As you can see, the woods at the back of the allotment are slowly starting to change colour. Everything's starting to look autumnal. Morning people, welcome back up to the plot. I'm up here today just to do a little bit of maintenance work. I'm going to take down the French bean canes and dry out the seeds here in the shed. I've also got some black polythene which I need to use to cover up one of the beds, and I need to dig up those broad beans, those self-setters, and plant them in a uniform line like I mentioned in last week's episode. But before I do that, let me show you a bit of footage that I managed to capture about 20 minutes ago when I arrived at the plot. There's a rabbit in my neighbour's plot. Look at the cheeky little bugger. Look at him. So there you go, rabbits are still running around this allotment site in mid-October, nibbling on whatever they can find. Thankfully it wasn't in my plot. Anyway, let's chat, let's get up there. Well, like I showed you in the last video, these self-setters are just generally scattered around in this bed. Just going to dig them up now and plant them on that back edge there. I'm not going to cover them up or fleece them up. Like I said, I don't normally overwinter any vegetable, so it's up to these guys to try and survive the coming winter. Well, that's 3 rows of self-set broad beans replanted. If they manage to make it through this winter, then my growing season has already started for next year. If they don't, well, they don't. Looking at those bean canes, I'd say it's time to take them down. Right, here's my question for you guys. Now that I've removed the French climbing bean canes, I need to dig the rest of this bed, which is going to be back-breaking work. Now, do I do that, or do I trim the grass, which is going to be much easier? Well, the charger's run out on the trimmer, so I guess I'd better make some attempt on this bed. Something is better than nothing. The old adage is little and often, and as you can see, I've done very little and I don't do it often enough. But for now, that will do me. I will be back at the weekend to tackle another little piece of this bed. Last week I cut the heads off the sunflower plants and I put them on this bench, and I said to you guys that I was going to leave them here for a week for the birds to peck at, and it certainly looks like something's been having a go at these. Seeds have been scattered everywhere. So hopefully the birds have been having a feast. The dahlia is still putting out flowers, although the weather is starting to change. I don't think these smaller buds will last much longer. If we get a frost, it will probably kill those. But it's put on a decent show this year. Right, that's all I'm doing today on the plot. I'm off home now. Thank you for joining me today if you have, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.